How much do you need to know to be a BJJ black belt or coach? Hey guys, Coach Tom here, talking today about a really cool topic. It's a topic I wish I had an answer to. The topic that I'm answering is a question I get all the time each week, which is how much do I need to know? I give all my students in my physical academy and international students of mine a syllabus to work to, a backbone to form their training off of, especially at white and blue belt. As a competitor, I don't think you need to know that much. As a white belt, you need to have a basic foundation, all of your fundamentals, and then also taste enough areas of jiu-jitsu to find your specialty. Okay, and normally you will actually find that on the mat anyway, because you'll just go, I can sweep everyone with my half guard, but my closed guard sucks. So quite often your specialty in jiu-jitsu will find you anyway. But I think as a competitor, you just need one solid way to pass the guard. Obviously you're gonna know all the ways to pass the guard, but you want one solid bread and butter way that you always pass, say over under or something like that, knee slice. Then you want to have one submission. You can work top and bottom, maybe armbar, triangle, doesn't matter, cross choke. And then you want to have, a sweep or a guard game. So you might love, spider guard, butterfly guard, closed guard, doesn't matter. And then you've sort of got the recipe for all of your jiu-jitsu. I mean, you're going to have to escape and transition and obviously do all that stuff, but that just comes with rolling. You just roll and you just go to class and your instructor will teach you techniques. Good instructors should teach you techniques, that's their job. So that's what I'd say for a student. Now, as an instructor, it's very different. I was very lucky, I was always mentored by, two great men in jiu-jitsu, one being John Bernard Will, 5th degree black belt under Higan Machado, and one being Carlos Machado, Higan's brother, who was a, jiu-jitsu royalty, 8th degree coral belt, amazing guy. And I was really lucky to be guided by those two men, and still am today. And they always taught me that, if you're an instructor, you got to separate yourself as a competitor. I still try to compete. I still try to use what I have on the mats in ways that can inspire my students. But most importantly, I'm a coach. 8 hours a day, I'm a coach, and I spend another 4 or 5 or more hours at home studying and doing stuff for my own jiu-jitsu learning. And so I think as an instructor, man, the bar goes through the roof. Doesn't matter how well you roll. I think that's the least important thing as an instructor. I think the most important thing is that everything about everyone's potential game. I sometimes go to tournaments, I don't love doing it, but I go there, try to coach my guys, and try to watch for jiu-jitsu. And in the last 5 years, I've never seen one technique, one guard style, nothing that I didn't have the answer for. In fact, neither have my students. My students have not come to me in the last 3 or 4 years ever and said, oh man, I got caught with this, I didn't know how to get out of it. They might get caught. Everyone gets caught. It's jiu-jitsu. No one's invincible. But they know exactly what happened and what they should have done. And so I think as an instructor, you got to breed that and also recognize that in your students. So if you're perhaps a student at an academy and you think your future might be in teaching jiu-jitsu, then it's important that you tell that to your coach. Now, don't think you're going to step on their toes. You can open up an academy under them. It's not a big deal. But they need to start opening the books to you. What I would grade an instructor as and what I would grade a student as are very two different things. What makes a good instructor is knowing a lot about everyone. So I'm a pretty lanky guy, so I have a good lanky guy game, but I've also been short and heavy, and I purposely made my body that way so that I could learn everybody's style. So I loved when I was younger because I was short. You know what I mean? When I was overweight, it was great. I learned things, right? When I was big and muscled up, I learned things about how big guys do stuff. That's not my style. But now I can help everyone on my mat. And same with my assistant coaches here. They both they're beasts on the mat obviously, but they're not the best per se on the mat. I have students who can exceed at least one of my coaches on the mat. The most important thing is my coaches are there because they are the best to help you. And if you're going to be a professor at university, same as if you're a professor in jiu-jitsu, that means you know more than 99.9999999%. So if you're an instructor and your students are asking you questions you don't know the answer to, that means you didn't do your homework. So I think if you want to be a good competitor, just keep your game simple. That helps. If you want to be a good coach, man, you've got to make your game broad, and you've got to know a lot of techniques and know a lot about those techniques. So that's what my life mission is, and I still have my own competitive game as well, but you know, that never gets in the way of obviously me being a coach. So there you go, guys. That's how much you need to know. Not much if you just want to be a competitor and student. If you want to be a coach, I think you need to know a lot. So there you have it, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you loved it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or check out more of our YouTube videos here. We are a free BJJ resource bringing you BJJ techniques and tips and hacks every day for free, forever, to make your life on the mats more fun. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time.